Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews. Rollertown sounds like a skating rink, so I'm surprised that it's a brewery, but I'm not mad at it. And then this is, okay.
And it's the House of the Warlords Japanese lager. I don't know anything about a Japanese lager. I mean, I know what a lager is, and gonna be honest, most lagers I'm not a huge fan of, but I haven't had a whole lot of craft lagers. I've only had...
I love lagers. I don't know about a Japanese lager, though.
Yeah.
I feel like at a hibachi place, I've had a Japanese beer, and maybe it was a lager, but it was a long time ago, and I don't remember anything about it. So this is super cool. What better way to get a full experience of a Japanese beer than to see sumo wrestlers while you're buying it?
Right, that's what I was saying.
This is great.
Yeah, so, all right, let's crack this one open.
And I'm guessing this is a sumo guy on here, right? With the bandage on his face?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like that was the logo, like the...
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, I think they have something on there.
They got it.
Yeah,
there
right
it
here.
is. Okay, there's the full picture.
Yeah.
Nice.
They had a whole schedule and everything, so it's like, all right.
They had a kids demonstration. They had a stretching event that happened first called Suriyashi.
And then they had some guy doing some taiko drum. I don't know.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, apparently it was legit. Like it definitely seemed that way when I saw like all the hand movements and stuff. Where there was like, dude, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna stay with tradition. We're gonna try to do this as traditional as possible. So I wasn't mad at it. Honestly, if you're gonna do it right. That's my opinion on it.
Dude, this is a beautiful lager. Look at that. That is so beautiful.
Oh, dude, the color's good. It's nice and clear.
Yes.
Whatever they did it right.
Mm-hmm. What are you getting on the smell? It's interesting.
I'm getting beer. Like, this is what I would call...
I know, it's interesting. That smells like beer.
Like, this is what I think beer smells like.
This is what beer should smell like whenever you don't tamper with it too much and make it into something non-beer.
Well, it makes me just... So growing up, my parents, my brothers, they drank your American light lager, like a Bud Light or a Coors Light. And this is what it smells like, because that's what I think beer smells like.
It definitely doesn't have, like, that boozy smell to it.
No, it doesn't at all.
It smells lighter than the color of it.
Oh yeah, no, it smells like this should be like over here in this light yellow color, and it's got a nice copper color to it.
It's got a good taste to it.
You know, I was hesitant getting a lager, but I'm glad I did. This is actually really damn good.
Yeah,
it's really nice and refreshing.
It's refreshing, and it's refreshing to taste a beer that tastes like beer again.
So I'll tell you this, I'm pleasantly surprised by this beer. Because honestly, I wasn't thinking I was going to enjoy a lager, and I'm really enjoying this lager.
Yeah, it's good. So let's see what the ABV is here.
5.5.
5.5, so it's pretty basic.
Which is honestly good.
It is great.
Yeah. 5.5 to 6 is honestly probably the best ABV for just your... It makes it to where the beer's crushable.
Yeah, and also it doesn't get so boozy that you lose the taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gets to a point where it tastes a little alcohol-y, especially if it's not very carbonated.
Right.
The
I would
carbonation
say,
has to really be there.
I'd say anything over 7%, it starts to get... You start to muddy the waters a little bit. Yeah. So, in traditional Dudes and Brews fashion, we got to rate it.
Yep.
So what are you thinking on this one?
I'm going to give it a 4. It's a solid beer.
Yeah, I was thinking like 4.25. Just because, I mean...
I'll go 4.25.
I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, let's do 4.25.
What's this thing called?
It's something about Warlords. House of Warlords.
I wonder where they got that.
I know, to me there's just some conflicting things here. The image doesn't say sumo. But I knew it was sumo.
It kind of does. If you look at the full image, it kind of does.
Yeah. Alright, let's see it again. I mean, it's like, now that I know it's sumo, I can see that this guy could be a sumo wrestler. But there's not
Okay, I
enough
see what
skin
you're
showing. Like,
I
you
see
know,
what
they
you're
missed an opportunity to have a half-naked man on the can. That would have been awesome. Like, imagine E. Honda from Street Fighter. Like, a character that looks like that. And then imagine if he was, like, his hands were crushing the hops or something.
Like, just instead of having, like, half the face, just have a
Yeah.
full-fledged man here.
Yeah, and I feel like this image I love, I could put that on another beer. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not going to hurt it.
Yeah, I think
it.
it looks cool.
I like the style.
Well, shout out to Rollertown. I'm going to need to pay attention to their social media and see when they do something else fun, because they did sumo wrestling, which I never would have guessed.
So
it tells me that they're going to do something awesome next time.
Mm-hmm.
I was pleasantly surprised by this Japanese lager.
Yeah, it was good. I'm still drinking it. It's a tall one.
Yeah, it's a rice lager, so they use rice to kind of help thin out the flavor. But honestly, I guess it's what I needed today.
Yep, get it. Get yourself a Japanese lager, 4.25 on Untapped.
Untapped. Yep, make sure to follow us there. It's _ Dudes and Brews. You can follow us on Instagram as well, at _ Dudes and Brews as well. But we're out of here.
Peace.